Hi, I'm Average John. Four times the charm. I've been experiencing technical difficulties. I don't even know. This is my fourth time recording this video, so it's gotta be good, right? I'm coming at you with another video about what I've watched over the week. But there are two updates. Before I do that, two updates. First update. I was going to try to schedule two videos, Sunday and Saturday. So Sunday is going to be the what I watched over the week, and Saturday is going to be the what I've read over the week. So the second update is I realized I haven't told you guys what I'm watching criteria or whatever it is. So basically what it is I have like a watch list, right? And once I figure out how to upload a complete list to you guys, I will do that. And now you guys can look at it and vote on what I watch next, whatever. And I watch movies, young and old, new and old. Watch movies and watch TV shows, new or old too. So I watch them on a variety of platforms like Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, and Disney Plus. So I got those out of the way. And the two movies that I've watched, one movie and one show that I've watched so far, I watched Machete Kills, that was on Netflix. I watched MODOK, which is on Hulu. So now I'm adding a third movie to the list I have already watched. And that is Jerry Maguire, and that's on HBO Max. So, that was all part of my first thing. Second thing is, and I said this from the beginning, but there's going to be major spoilers for everything I do, basically. So, first of all, I'll do a quick review or whatever. And if you want to avoid spoilers, then you can stop right there. But not before liking this video. Okay, so basically what I got for this movie, like I said, Jerry Maguire, the great Tom Cruise film. Not one of his best, but compared to a lot of stuff, especially all the action that he does nowadays, I love it. I love it completely. Go watch it. I would recommend it to anyone. Stop this video right now if you haven't seen it. Stop this video, like it, go watch the movie, come back and watch the rest of this video. Because now I'm getting into the spoiler territory. So, what's this movie all about? Well, it's about Jerry Maguire. But so, I'm making me laugh. But Jerry Maguire is played by Tom Cruise. And Tom Cruise is a sports agent. He works at this place called SMI, the Sports Management Industry, which is a completely original name, I would say. Now, he's a really good salesman, but he started to get like a little depressed, a little lonely. He gets his video made of him for this party where all these beautiful young ladies are saying that they love him and stuff, but they're saying that he's good at relationships, but bad at intimacy. So what that means is he's good with conversation. He doesn't like to be lonely. He likes to be comforted, but he's bad at admitting his feelings to one or whatever, saying what he wants. So he makes a mission statement called "The Things That We Think But Do Not Say: The Future of Our Company." Now, it's a bold, controversial mission statement, but everyone loves it except for the higher-ups, because what the mission statement implies, or what the mission statement says basically, is we have less clients, make less money, so we can focus on the clients we do have. Make them feel more protected and everything. So of course, because of this controversial statement, his boss, who was also a student, and Jerry Maguire was his mentor, his student Bob Sugar, who is the head of the company right now, does not like it and fires him. Says you can work out the rest of the day, but don't come back. So that's what he does. Before he closes out the rest of the day, he's just like, you know what, Bob Sugar, I don't like you. I'm gonna take all of your clients. I'm gonna take all your clients and I'll start a new company. And almost none of the clients go with Jerry. They stay with Sugar, they stay with SMI, except for two. Frank Cushman, played by Jerry O'Connell, who you've seen in Kangaroo Jack. It's the only movie I've ever seen him in. He's been in a lot of other movies though. And Rod Tidwell. Rod Tidwell is the second guy I stay with him. He's played by Cuba Gooding Jr. He's one of my favorite actors. He's played in the other movies I see him in. I've only seen him in one other movie, Radio. Well, actually, technically two, because he was in Pearl Harbor. And I also liked him in American Crime Story as O.J. Simpson. And while he's on the phone, actually, with Rod Tidwell, he gives out one of the most famous quotes from the movie, which is, "Show me the money!" And of course, Bob Sugar fires Jerry Maguire. He walks out and says, like, I'm gonna start my own company. He walks out, and this girl, Dorothy Boyd, played by Renee Zellweger, walks out with him and says, like, yeah, I'm sorry too. And they're all just like, what the heck do we do? They gotta get out of the building first. They have an awkward elevator ride. This couple won't stop making out, and then one dude signs. I'm not gonna do a sign, I don't know signs. One guy signs, "You complete me." That's a very important line. We'll get back to that. Of course, Jerry's trying to work at home. Well, Ray, who he does not like at first. They met at an airport technically before this, but Ray Boyd, played by Jonathan Lipnicki. And if you've seen any of the Stuart Little movies, then he's the guy. He's the kid with the blonde hair and the glasses. He's the little kid. He's running around and whatnot, And Jerry flies to Rod Tidwell and Frank Cushman, who are at this convention, trying to get contracts and deals and all that stuff. And of course, Frank's getting all the deals. Rod is not. And Rod wants what Frank has. Turns out that Frank actually signed with Bob Sugar behind Jerry's back an hour before the meeting actually started. So I kind of stabbed him in the back. So now it leaves Jerry with one client, only Rod Tidwell. So he doesn't like the fact that Frank did that, so he just flies directly home. And gets drunk, he gets wasted. And gets wasted. He shows up at Dorothy's house, completely wasted. Dorothy takes him in. He says, and she does like, well, I'm gonna brew you some coffee. You need to sober up. So he's waiting while she does all that. And her son, Ray, comes out and actually just starts to make light of everything. He actually, there's a call from Rod on Jerry's cell phone. So he answered it, Ray does. I start to talk to Ray. And it's all funny stuff, then he hangs up. And Jerry starts to open up to Ray. And it just starts talking, goes on and on and on and on and on. And completely uncensored, of course. In fact, in the middle of the conversation, Ray's like, oh, you're not supposed to say that. You said fuck. Anyway, Dorothy's about to come in and Ray's like, oh, it's my bedtime. I'm not supposed to be out, so bye-bye. And he goes away. And Dorothy comes to Jerry. And of course, Jerry's drunk. And all that stuff. He just starts jabbering on and on. And then all of a sudden, he just goes for it. He starts kissing Dorothy. And then grabs her boob, basically. But then he's just like, wait a second. I shouldn't be doing this. This is sexual harassment. I'm not going to do this anymore. Dorothy's just like, okay, I won't do that anymore. I'm going to allow it this one time because you were drunk and there was a mistake and yada yada yada. And so he doesn't do it. A few days later, though, when he's sobered up, he does try to reconcile things with Dorothy. He's just like, you know what, I'm really sorry I did this. I'm going to take you out to a nice dinner. And so he does. And the dinner's great, it goes well and everything. And Jerry's back on a good side. But Dorothy has a crush on Jerry. So the night went well and everything. And then actually Dorothy starts to kiss Jerry. And then goes super well. In fact, they'd start boom right up there. So I'd say it was a successful night. Now, a few days after that, Jerry flies down to help Rod. Now, he was in the middle of shooting a commercial. And Rod does not do commercials. He just wants money and he wants to play football. So, he doesn't want to make commercials at all. So, he just wants to do those two things. He wants football, of course, because he's good at it. He loves it. And he wants the money because, eventually he's going to have to retire. He's either going to or he's going to be forced to. So he just wants the money to kind of like hold over his family when he's retired in like 5 or 6 years. So he wants the money to kind of make the family comfortable, or live comfortably. And Jerry's just like, come on, you want to get in the big leagues? Help me help you, So they all talk. And they all talk. And they all go into the parking lot and they talk and let's just talk about relationships and stuff. And Rod's just like, did you have the talk with Dorothy? In which the talk is basically just like if you go out with a single mother, you have to tell her that you love her. You have to. I mean, if you do love her. It might be obvious if you're showing it, but you gotta say something. Because if you don't, it'll just linger there and you're wasting your time. And if you say you don't love her, then that's that, She knows that she's not going to waste your time anymore. If you do tell her you love her, then that's that. Just being honest. So, he's about to tell her that he loves her. Or, he's about to have to talk with her anyway. And instead of telling her anything, he decides to do something else. Like marry her. So they do that. And then a few days after that, after they have their honeymoon and stuff, Jerry flies to wherever Rod is and makes a bet that if Rod Tidwell's team, the Arizona Cardinals, wins against a Frank Coastman's team, which is the Dallas Cowboys, then Rod Tidwell will have to get signed. He gets signed for a team. So, he makes that bet. Rod Tidwell's team, or the Arizona Cardinals, they score a touchdown. They score a touchdown. Rod scores the winning touchdown. But the thing is, he lands it, but because he jumped, he also flipped, so he lands on his head. Because he might be suffering from a concussion. Now he's not getting up. People are just like, is he dead? Is he alive? Don't know. Rod's just laying down there, he's sleeping. He slowly starts to get up. And then he slowly starts to stand up. And then he shows off. Of course, that nullifies the touchdown and everything, but it doesn't matter. The Cardinals win. Rod gets a big moment. Everyone's happy, I guess a big moment. He gets signed to teams anyway, so everyone's having their big moment. Jerry's just like, wait a minute. Everyone's having their big moment. Everyone's happy. But I'm not happy. Hey, was Dorothy my big moment? Dorothy's still there. And she's mad at me. But I can fix this. So he flies to Dorothy. And he spots her in the middle of this divorced woman support group. He's just like, I know, I'm gonna confront you there. I'm gonna confront you, yeah. And he's just like, you know what? Tonight was really good. It would have been perfect, but you weren't there. You were there to be perfect. You complete me. And Dorothy, of course, replies with the number one most famous romantic line. Shut up. You had me at hello. And of course, after that, they all kiss, they all make up, whatever. Everyone has a happy ending. It's just perfect. And like I said, it's a really good movie. Really good movie. You should watch it. It's on HBO Max. Of course, it's not my favorite Tom Cruise movie. My favorite movie would always have to be Tropic Thunder. That's my favorite Tom Cruise movie. But, it's all my opinion. What is your opinion? Post them in the comments down below. And also, while you're at it, while you're thinking about me and all that stuff, why not try hitting up on my social medias, Got my Instagram, it's at TRIPL3XXXMAYHCM. Got my Twitter, that's at Real Average John. Got my Facebook, official average time. Now, don't worry if you didn't hear it or if you heard it and think it's spelled differently or something, because I have more on the description down below. Huh? That is today, folks. That was Jerry Maguire. I'll see you all on Saturday. Maybe we'll have a Fable-ous time. See you.